Okay, Sag. There's a lot of cards that I've been flipping out before I even, started the video. So I haven't taken any of them because I'm like, I don't want to have them before they... Because I like shuffling in front of the camera so that you guys know I didn't like choose these or anything like that. Not saying that other people do, I'm just saying. So, I'm shuffling now for your work environment. What's going on with that money? Money, 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 money. I'm sorry, I don't know where all that energy came from. Maybe you're having a lot of energy at work. A lot of random energy bursts, and then you're just like, tired as fuck, ready to go home. Because I feel you. Oh, this one wanted to come out. Woo! 2 swords in reverse. It's the first one. Now, like I said, I like to read it past, present, future with the 3-card layout, and then I clarify if needed after. So, just know that. I'm trying to shuffle them in front of you guys so you don't think, anything. You can't think anything. No. No, no, no. I'm used to shuffling it from the back forwards, so I'm going to shuffle it this way so that the back of the card is towards me, just because this hand is more dominant. Woo! 4 of Swords. Swords. That's in the present moment. Not, you know what I mean? It's not in the present, like, right now, but... Oh, and this one wants to come out, Queen of Swords. So... automatically, just by looking at this layout, first of all, you might have a lot of air energy around you. A lot of co-workers that have either Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in their chart strongly, that may be influencing how you make decisions in the workplace or about your business or about your money, how you're going to be influenced in the future. Well, just in general, like, your influences are probably a lot of air signs, because this is literally all air. All. Every single card in this layout is air. So you might have a lot of people influencing you that are air prominent. You guys want to meet my dog? My doggy? I know. You don't like cameras, but come on, just say hi. Say hi to the Saggies. Yeah, that's hi from him. He's kind of grumpy right now, but it's okay. You just gonna sit there? Okay. So yeah, a lot of air. So from the 2 to the 4 to the Queen. First of all, I'm feeling double. So like maybe in the past you felt like, especially with the 2 of Swords, there was a decision that you had to make, but it was also unclear about where you might want to go with this decision, what you might want to do with it. Now, the 6 of Swords just came out, and it was kind of in reverse. I saw it as reverse, so I'm going to read it as reverse. And I was talking about the 2 swords, so I'm going to feel that that's clarifying it. So you might have had in the past a decision that you wanted to make in terms of maybe staying with what you're doing right now and moving in a new direction, because the 6 of Swords is walking away from something, but it's also in reverse, so it's like you don't really know if you want to. Hey, don't do it. Come here. The 6 of Swords is like walking away from something, leaving something behind, and that coming from the 2 swords meaning a decision. So you were kind of on the verge of leaving maybe your job and maybe really holding out until the last minute Two of Swords in reverse, it's like you really wanted to make a decision. You really wanted to have your head on straight and do exactly what was right for you, but you didn't know exactly what was. There was some clarification needed. And then the Six of Swords in reverse, it's like you wanted to leave. Okay, whether you told yourself this or not, you wanted to leave in the past, at least. Maybe not now, but you wanted to. And like now, in the present, I don't know if I showed you guys. So Two of Swords, that was the confused energy, the energy of not knowing where to go and what decision to make in terms of work. Now, to clarify it, I had the Six of Swords. I usually do it in threes, but that's the only one that jumped out. And I don't really need much more clarification because it's like Two of Swords is clearly a decision that you're making. And Six of Swords is leaving. I'm so sorry. I meant to say excuse me about those times. Sometimes I mess up. So yeah. Making a decision in the past about leaving or not. Needing some clarification on whether to do so or not. And needing more communication in terms of how you're working, your business, and feeling lost. I feel like Six of Swords is going on a journey, but in reverse, it's like this one wanted to come out, so I'm taking it. Now, that's also clarifying it, which is the Four of Pentacles, which is like you're being very stubborn about how much you're making and the money that you are making, you're holding on to it tightly, or people around you are holding on to what, like your abundance that you could have, but you don't have it yet because you haven't walked away. Like there is some, like for me, I feel there's some type of deception. Like people don't want you to leave your job because they need you, but at the same time, it's like you want to find something better with the Six of Swords, but there's something holding you back from doing that. And it might just be because you're like, I make this amount of money, I do this amount at the job, I just want it to stay the way it is with the Four of Pentacles. He's just like, I only want my money. I only care about my money. I don't care about my happiness. None of that. It's about my money. So, Four of Swords in the present, to me, is saying, you know, like, even though you might have been thinking about leaving in the past. Now, this one came out while I was talking about it, which is the Page of Pentacles. Even though you might have been thinking about other money opportunities in the past, right now, you're kind of in a state of not really doing anything. You're in a state of wanting to sit back and relax, in a state of wanting to maybe take a vacation, maybe just have some more days off, or at least 1 week, to just be able to have a couple days extra that you might need to rest. I see you really wanting to gain rest. And with the Page of Pentacles, it's like it's the start. These two wanted to come out, and I'm going to take them. So we have also the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. To clarify the Four of Cups. So, I want to Page of Pentacles. So, in the present, I see that you want to start something new. You want to go in a new direction and start to build on something brand new. Something nobody's ever seen before. And coming from rest, it's like you want some type of job or some type of money income that's going to benefit you in terms of your rest. You want to be able to have this time to rest to yourself. If you get a new position, a new job, you still want some type of freedom because you feel that that's important to you. On top of that, we have the Three of Cups. So it's like you're probably trying to discuss with other people, trying to meet or collaborate with new people having to do with these work relationships. You might have a friend that you're reaching out to, like, hey, I heard your job is hiring. Could you see if you could try and, talk to them and get me a meeting? Because meeting with friends is really what the Three of Cups is. But in terms of work and business, you might be really wanting to have a meeting with these new interviewers, these different businesses that you might want to get into, these new beginnings that you want to start. Have to start with going to meet with people and going to collaborate and start something fresh that will still allow you to have your rest and have your freedom and have a couple of days off to yourself. Because you might feel stuck at this job. You might feel like you need to leave, but at the same time, you want to hold on to the money that you're making. So it's like you want to leave, but at the same time, you're like, I'm not going to leave until I know there's something else for me that's in the back, already settled. The Queen of Cups is like, you want a job that's not only going to bring you a new type of income that you haven't seen before, not only introduce you to new people and new experiences, but also bring you the utmost abundance, bring you happiness and love surrounding you. Because really, that's the situation you want to get out of this stagnant energy of being so tired that you just want to rest. You want to get out of that so that you feel happy and you feel like you're abundant in what you're doing. And you have the love and power not only for yourself, but for other people that may be in this new environment that you're going into. Queen of Cups is really like the G. Like, she's like, yo, I got my cup of love right here. I'm chilling. I'm happy. Cups is love. Love. People, you want people in your workspace that are going to bring you this love, bring you this support, bring you this backbone that you don't have at the moment. And especially with the Three of Cups, you want other people in this new work environment. You want the other people around you to make you feel like you're really fulfilled completely. Not just money-wise, but happiness and everything. Now, in the future, I see the Queen of Swords. So I definitely see you walking away from what you're going through now. Now, that might not be completely walking away. You might not just quit out of the blue. You might not send me your 2 weeks notice. It might not be like a regular schmegular type deal. It might be more like you leave, but you take a loss. You're losing out on the old, but also you're moving forward. Even though you are sad that you're leaving, it's like you're ready to go into the next phase. You're ready to take on this action. You're ready to go into battle again for something new and better. And the Queen of Swords, if you did not notice, her face is like, she's like, I am not phased. I feel like Sagittarius, out of most of the signs, you guys are probably, even if you are phased, you might not show it. Along with Scorpios, maybe, and like Taurus, you guys really are not about to show that you're sad. In terms of leaving this job, taking this L, you're not going to be phased. You're probably just going to leave and be like, I did what I had to do, and I accomplished what I wanted to at that point in my life, and I'm done now. I have to leave it in the past and move on. And the aloof front, it might not be true, but you want to at least seem like you don't really care too much, because you don't want it to phase you. You don't want it to hold you back from what might be coming in the future. So I felt like you guys really are either going to walk away, or you're going to try and find something new while you're still there, and then try and slowly back out, because it's like you might not be completely ready to leave, but energy is fluid. I believe that it plays out when it needs to. Clarify, I have the Page of Rods, Six of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles and air. Ten of Swords. That's like the most betrayal, the most loss of the deck. Except maybe like death in the Tower. With Ten of Swords is straight like L's to the back. Like stabbing in the back. Like people completely either throwing you under the bus or just... Now to me, this seems like it's like someone's talking about you. When you do leave this work situation to go to something better, people might have a lot to say about it. They might talk within their little circle at your job. They might have commentary. But at the end of the day, you're going because you know that this new opportunity is not only going to bring you abundance for yourself, but for the people in your life that you feel deserve it to pass on to. So it's like, even though there might be someone trying to start some type of action, some type of conflict with you because you're leaving, or trying to say things in your ear and other people's ear that might hold you back, you're going to keep going. You're going to keep going towards this abundance. And on top of that, it's like Ten of Swords energy behind the Six of Pentacles. It's like you're going to have enough abundance. At the same time, either you or somebody else is going to feel like you took a whole bunch of L's and you were stabbed in the back, and it was just the worst experience of your life, especially with communication in air. Somebody might say something to you or to other people that will tarnish your reputation. That's how I feel, especially in the workforce. This might affect your job's upcoming. So really be careful of who you tell about your new opportunities. Even if you are leaving, don't tell them where you're going next. Just be like, I just want to pursue new endeavors and I don't want to be part of this team anymore. And leave it at that, because it's like they might just do something that sabotages your new opportunity. And you really have to be careful of who you let into your energy. So don't just let people walk all over you and take these swords and stab you in your freaking back with their harsh words. Don't let it do that. Because people are going to be talking about the fact that you left, Queen of Swords, you left and you were unfazed. They're like, yo, she's really leaving, dog. Not only is she leaving, but guess what she's about to try and do? She's about to try and do this. And they know you're going to have some type of wealth and abundance with your new opportunity. But they're talking about it like, yo, she's doing all this, telling everybody your business. Just to stab you in the back. Just to try and mess up your energy, mess up your flow of money. Like, don't. Zamzala. Might have to put the meme in because that's funny. But that's what I see for work. I hope this helps you guys. That's all I really have. And my advice to you is to, if you do leave a job and search for something that's going to fulfill you even more, just be careful of what you tell people about what you're leaving behind and what you're going towards. Like, just keep it nice, simple, and straightforward so that people don't have anything really that they can say too much about you. They're talking trash, but it's like, don't tell them about your new money that's coming in or what you're trying to pursue, because they're gonna try to sabotage it. Just letting you know.